Hey everyone! Welcome back to Maddie's Creative Corner. It's so good to have you here. In today's video, we're going to be trying this nail gel set by BURI BURI. Hope I'm pronouncing that well. It comes with 6 solid gel colors and this application brush. As you can see, it's really cute and it has some purple diamonds. The colors that are included in the kit are the following. We have this light pink, then we have this beautiful pastel baby blue color. We have this pastel purple or lilac shade, which is really pretty as well. In general, most of these are pastels. As you can see, even this mustard color is kind of more pastel, more muted, so I really like that. And you also get this beautiful mint green pastel color. And last but not least, the only one that's not that pastel-y or pastel themed, I guess, is this yellow one. But all in all, they match really well together and I like all of them, so let's go ahead and use them. The very first thing I'm gonna do is add a layer of base coat to all of my nails. I decided to use these long coffin ones, or more like medium coffin ones, I guess. And after the base coat is cured, I'm going to go in with that light pink color and I'm going to apply 2 or 3 very light layers. I didn't want this to be super pigmented. I wanted it to be more like a jelly shade. And in general, as you can see, I used a very small amount of the polish. You can see that I'm really pressing it onto the nail to create that jelly look. But other than that, they're very pigmented, and you will see that later on as I will paint some flowers and stuff. The only thing I didn't like was the brush. I really did not like the brush. Like, I feel like it takes away from the experience of the polish because it's the problem is not with it being synthetic. I don't like the bristles. They were too hard and they made application really difficult. Yeah, so that's the only thing I didn't like. I'm sorry. I want to be honest about these things. But I still wanted to use the brush to make the most out of the set. You can see I still used it. I still made the designs, but if it was up to me, I would change the brush. So yeah, as you can see, the color is looking really beautiful. It's really pigmented, even though I used it sparingly, as you saw, and it does give that milky jelly kind of look, so I really like that. So after the base is done, I'm going to take this brush. This is actually a watercolor brush, but I really like it for painting petals. So as you can see, I dipped into the green and I went ahead and I created this kind of like flower petal or leaf patterns. I thought of it kind of like a base of leaves where on top of it I could paint flower petals with different colors. And I think it really worked out the way that I had in mind. So as you can see, it's super easy to make. You just have to squish down your brush enough to create kind of like a semi-circle design. And then you just pull it backwards. And as you pull it backwards, you reduce the pressure. So you're not pressing it down as much. And it kind of creates that leaf pattern. It's super easy. You can just see how I'm pressing it to that particular point. And then I'm just dragging it backwards and lessening the pressure so that it creates a more thin line towards the end of the petal. And that's really easy. You can use it for like flower petals, leaves, whatever else you want to make. And don't worry if you don't get it on the first try. It just takes a little bit of practice to get used to how much pressure you're supposed to apply, but it's really easy. And even if you make a mistake, you can just clean it a little bit with a little bit of acetone, and so it's like super easy. Also, one thing I really liked about these polishes that relates to these flowers is, as you can see, I used quite a bit of polish on these. They are a little bit 3D, they have a little bit of texture, and they cure just fine under the lamp. You know, other polishes, they usually tend to stay squishy in the middle when it's a lot of polish, but these ones cured just fine even though there was texture on them, so that was amazing. After those initial petals, I went in with a smaller detail brush that I got from Born Pretty, and I dipped into the yellow color and I started painting some more petals with exactly the same way that I showed you previously. And then I dipped into the purple color, no, actually the blue, sorry, and I went ahead and I added some more petals here and there. and I was trying to decide what to do with the mustard color, so I just created more petals, but like the outlines of them. Hope that makes sense. You can see how I'm painting them right here. I'm just connecting them in the middle and on the outer sides where I'm painting the petals, and then I just drew these randomly on different nails, and I really liked how they turned out. I think that all of the colors come together so well, so they actually really look nice. Of course, you cannot forget to top coat your design to make sure that it lasts long and stays in place. This kit did not come with a base and top coat, but you can go ahead and use whichever ones you prefer using. And of course, I had to add some bling, so I just went ahead and I added different size silver rhinestones in the middle of the flowers, and I really think that this came together really well and that they all matched. Last but not least, we have to apply some cuticle oil to nourish our cuticles. And here is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. A big thank you to BURI BURI for sending me these solid gels to try. I really enjoyed using them. They're really nice quality gels, and they're very pigmented as well. They cured very nicely under their lamp, and it was very easy to create designs with. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. I will leave a link to everything in the description down below, and I will be seeing you guys on my next video, which is coming later this week. Bye!